Welcome everybody to NXT Ultimate, and what an announcement that was, made by Triple H.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 234 pounds, Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose kicking us off here tonight on the black and yellow brand. He is set for one-on-one action. And here comes a man we've not seen in quite a while. It's the Archer of Asgard.
And his opponent from London, England, weighing in at 225 pounds, Tommy Azrael.
Well, Azrael has made it a mission to win a championship this season in WWE. Thus far, he has been unsuccessful in that endeavor. Tonight he takes on the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose, as he looks to get back to his winning ways. Azrael comes into this matchup at 4-2 in his win-loss record. Dean Ambrose, on the other hand, is 2-4 in his win-loss record. Completely inverse win-loss records between these two competitors. As there's the bell, we are underway, and Azrael wants some of Dean Ambrose. Oh, big roundhouse kick, caught Ambrose by surprise, Spanish fly. And can Azrael end the matchup early? No, only a 1 count. Azrael trying to get the upset victory right there early on. Back fist now to the chest. Enziguri will follow. And Azrael with a strong start to this one. But now Dean Ambrose trying to get back into this matchup. Gut punch. And there's a butterfly suplex by the Lunatic Fringe. Azrael picked back up to his feet, and there's a headbutt. Azrael in the corner. Ambrose unloading with the chops and the jabs. Classic Dean Ambrose right there. Oh, went for the kick. Ambrose got caught. Azrael misses out on that super kick. Big chop. And there's another headbutt by Ambrose. And now Ambrose telling Azrael to bring it. Looking for a slam was Dean Ambrose. Azrael with the reversal, double leg takedown, and there's a double stomp right to the midsection. Ambrose right back to his feet, went for the lariat. Azrael out of the way, snapmare takedown, and there's a basement back kick by Tommy Azrael. And he is looking for the immediate follow-up, ripcord knee. The Archer of Asgard into the cover. Oh, and he almost had Ambrose. A 2 count that time for Tommy Azrael. And now Azrael targeting the leg of the Lunatic Fringe, dropping that knee right onto the leg of Ambrose. Azrael trying to take out the foundation of Dean Ambrose as he looks for the forearm. Gut punch once again by Ambrose. And now Azrael hung up to dry. Big boot to the midsection. And there's another one. Ambrose back in control of this matchup. Kick to the gut. And now Ambrose delivering the X-Plex. Will that be enough to put down Tommy Azrael? No. Near fall for the Lunatic Fringe. Azrael certainly has something to prove here tonight, that is for sure. And you can see it in his performance tonight. Big super kick. Caught Ambrose that time. Oh, and there's a ripcord right hand. Driving Ambrose out of the ring to the apron. Ambrose with a right hand of his own. And now the Lunatic is about to fly. Dean Ambrose, missile drop kick, wiping out Azrael. And is that going to be enough to put away the Archer of Asgard? No. This matchup rolls on. Back fist to the chest. Big forearm smash. Open palm strike as well as Royale's going in. Oh, wait a minute. Super kick once again by Tommy Azrael. Dean Ambrose's skull was trapped in the buckle. And now Tommy Azrael looking to put this matchup away. Final judgment. No, Ambrose saw it coming. And there's another chop across the chest. Big boot to the face of Dean Ambrose. And Azrael trying to take Ambrose by surprise again. And a kick out. Ambrose, of course, has had a lot to think about since last week here on NXT Ultimate, when Roman Reigns challenged Ambrose to one final bout at the TLC pay-per-view with Ambrose's career on the line. Brainbuster to the knee. Azrael for the win. No, Ambrose stays in it. And now the Archer of Asgard heading up to the High Rent District. Oh, but he notices that Ambrose is getting back up to his feet. Decides to change plan. Azrael thinking on the fly. Springboard kick. Caught Ambrose right in the skull. Ambrose with another punch to the gut. And there's a headlock driver to follow. That could be the end of Azrael in this matchup. But Azrael hangs on in there. Azrael must want this win very badly. He is giving everything he's got in this matchup tonight, as Ambrose is once again up high. Azrael caught him out. TKO. TKO out of midair. And now Azrael measuring his man on the top turnbuckle. Oh, wait a minute again. Azrael thinking on the fly. Slingshot. DDT. Ambrose just got spiked. Cover by Azrael. Oh my goodness. What is it going to take to put down Ambrose? Maybe this. Moonsault, but Ambrose with the knees. Ambrose got his knees up at the last possible second. And now Ambrose, no. Azrael with a counter into the reverse DDT. And now Azrael stalking the lunatic fringe. Knee right to the skull. Follows up with a lariat. Great combination. Knee to the gut. Azrael looking for it. There it is. The final judgment connects. This could be it. But Ambrose stays in the matchup again. Near fall for the Archer of Asgard. And now Ambrose gets sent into the corner. Big boot to the face. And now Ambrose looking for a power bomb. Azrael off the back into a pinning predicament for Dean Ambrose. Shoulders are down. And he kicks out at 2. Oh, and from behind. Full Nelson bomb by Tommy Azrael. And Ambrose with the wherewithal to roll to the outside. But Tommy Azrael staying on him. Springboard cutter on the outside. And that is a new one. Tommy Azrael digging down deep in his arsenal to try and put Dean Ambrose away. I have never seen that move from Azrael before. And Ambrose going to be sent back into the corner. Here comes Azrael. Oh, caught by that massive lariat. Ambrose just turned Azrael inside out. And now Ambrose looking for the follow-up. Dirty deeds. Thanks for coming. Cover by Ambrose. And that is all she wrote for the Archer of Asgard. What an opening matchup here tonight.
Here is your winner,
Dean Ambrose gets the win here tonight on NXT Ultimate. And he's grabbing a hold of a microphone. Hang on a minute. Does he have an answer for Reigns? Dean Ambrose has accepted Roman Reigns' challenge. Coming up on tonight's episode of NXT Ultimate, we will hear from the former NXT Women's Champion Ronda Rousey for the first time following her loss at Clash of Champions. And we have got a rematch from the Clash of Champions pay-per-view scheduled to take place in our main event as the Fiend Bray Wyatt takes on Randy Orton, hopefully this time with no appearance from the new NXT champion, Bobby Lashley. We are back here on NXT Ultimate with 2 matches confirmed for the TLC pay-per-view. Roman Reigns will take on Dean Ambrose one final time. If Reigns loses, the Empire of Pain is no more. If Dean Ambrose loses, he leaves WWE. Also set to take place at the upcoming TLC pay-per-view for the NXT Championship, Bobby Lashley will defend against the former champion, the Fiend Bray Wyatt, in a tables, ladders and chairs match. Right now though, we are set for a battle royal to determine who will face Chad Gable at the TLC pay-per-view for the NXT North American Championship, and that match will be a ladder match. Triple H has already confirmed that. We just need to know the participants that will be involved in that ladder matchup.
And from parts unknown, weighing in at 239 pounds, Seth Stud Lewis.
The always mysterious Dexter Lumis. Making his way out to the ring, he is the last participant in this battle royal. If you are thrown over the top rope with both feet hitting the floor, you will be eliminated from this battle royal, and the last man standing will become #1 contender to the NXT North American Championship. And so here we go. Oh, and there goes No Way Jose. We have got our first elimination already in this matchup. Mike Kanellis starting this matchup with a vengeance, eliminating No Way Jose. So we are down to 5. Who will go on to the TLC pay-per-view to battle for the NXT North American title? We have got Dexter Lumis, Jinder Mahal, Shane Thorne, Mike Kanellis and Tony Nese. They are all looking for the coveted opportunity to capturing the NXT North American title from Chad Gable. As Shane Thorne is able to reverse what Mike Kanellis had in store for him right there. And now Shane Thorne, fireman's carry into that roundhouse kick. Meanwhile, Jinder Mahal and Dexter Lumis are going at it. Big clothesline by the modern day Maharaja. Forearm smash by Nese. Kanellis with a right hand and a lariat. Wiping out Tony Nese. Oh, and look at Dexter Lumis with a unique backbreaker. Backdrop suplex by Shane Thorne. And Jinder with another big clothesline. Drop kick by Nese. Who will be the next eliminated in this 6-man over the top rope battle royal? Let's look at Shane Thorne just hanging back a little bit. But now Kanellis going after Shane Thorne. Thorne with the snaphead takedown and a drop kick to follow. Nice looking for a super kick, missed out. Loomis catches the kick to the midsection. Wait a minute, Shane Thorne eliminating Mike Kanellis. Kanellis is gone. And oh, Shane Thorne landing on his feet, and there's a big clothesline to Jinder. Big kick though, wiping out Tony Nese. Down to 4 men now in this battle. Royal German suplex by the Premier Athlete. And Jinder noticing that Dexter Lumis is in a precarious situation. Let's look at the speed of Tony Nese. Dexter Lumis could be the next man eliminated. Jinder Mahal trying to kick Dexter Lumis out of this match, but Lumis remaining in this. And now Lumis called out Jinder Mahal with that Samoan drop. And now Lumis, sit out Uranagi. He usually follows that up with the silence, but that will not play a factor into a battle royal as there's a Hurricane Rana by Thorne. And Jinder Mahal trying to take out Tony Nese. Nese though fighting back. Oh, and the head collides with the knee right there. Backdrop suplex again by Shane Thorne. And now Dexter Lumis with another sit-out Uranagi. Looking for a spinebuster, got caught with a DDT. And now Dexter Lumis over the top rope. Shane Thorne trying to eliminate Dexter Lumis. Meanwhile, Jinder Mahal tries to eliminate Tony Nese. Will we have a double elimination right here? Lumis remains in this. And Tony Nese will as well. All 4 men remaining in this matchup. Super kick by Lumis. Falcon Arrow by Shane Thorne. Big kick though by Jinder Mahal. And again, if you're just joining us here tonight on NXT Ultimate, the winner of this Battle Royal will challenge Chad Gable for the NXT North American Championship at the upcoming TLC pay-per-view. As Tony Nese plants down Jinder with the Michinoku driver. Dexter Lumis lying in wait with a Russian leg sweep. And there's an elbow right to the chest of the Premier Athlete. And Tony Nese is about to be in a precarious situation. Will Tony Nese be the next man eliminated? Nese in trouble. There goes Tony Nese. Oh, and Jinder Mahal. Double knee gutbuster. Takes care of Dexter Lumis, but now Shane Thorne capitalizing with a Falcon Arrow to Jinder Mahal. And Jinder sent over the top, and there goes Jinder. We are down to 2. Lumis and Shane Thorne. Big European uppercut there to Dexter Lumis. Lumis though responding with a back body drop. Now trying to go after the arm of Shane Thorne, but there's another big forearm smash. And oh, Thorne lands on his feet into a back suplex. And Shane Thorne lining up. Dexter Lumis. Oh, what a clubbing blow to the back. Lumis could be out. Can Shane Thorne eliminate Dexter Lumis? No, there's a boot to the face. Lumis firing back. And now Dexter Lumis trying to eliminate Shane Thorne. Shane Thorne though, with the elbows right to the midsection. Went for the forearm, Lumis able to counter. Commando roll by Shane Thorne into the drop toe hold. Went for the kick, Lumis ducked underneath. And Thorne with the single arm DDT. Great reversal. And now Lumis sent over the top rope. He's trying to hang on, but Shane Thorne eliminates him. Shane Thorne wins the Battle Royal.
Here is your winner, Shane Thorne.
Shane Thorne will challenge Chad Gable for the NXT North American title at the TLC pay-per-view in a ladder match. And that has all the makings of being a show stealer. We are back here on NXT Ultimate and another match confirmed now for the TLC pay-per-view. A ladder match between the NXT North American Champion Chad Gable and his challenger Shane Thorne. That match has the potential to steal the show at TLC. Right now though, it's time for some women's division action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
The Queen of Hearts, Natalya, is set to face the Nightmare Rhea Ripley, who has been on an absolute roll as of late. Will tonight be more of the same for Rhea Ripley? Or will the veteran Natalya take the W? We are about to find out. I've got a feeling though that this is not going to be your usual walk in the park for Rhea Ripley tonight. There is the Nightmare.
And from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
As impressive as Rhea Ripley has been as of late, Natalya is one of the all-time greats. Natalya, a submission specialist and a technical mastermind inside of the squared circle. I have got a feeling that this matchup is actually going to be quite competitive. So let's see how Ripley fares against one of the greats in Natalya. Of course, the daughter of the legendary Jim the Anvil Neidhart. And there's the bell. We are now underway, and a collar and elbow tie-up will begin proceedings. Natalya overpowering Ripley. And there's something you don't see every day. Rhea Ripley being overpowered as a cheap shot there by the Queen of Hearts. And oh, Ripley responds with a massive drop kick. And there's a headbutt. The skulls collide, and Ripley telling Natalya, okay, you want to disrespect me? Have some disrespect right back. But there's a drop kick now by Natty. Interesting start to this matchup, as there's a display of power from Natalya right there. Big kick to the spine as well. Of course, both of these women incredibly powerful athletes. As Ripley able to counter Natalya, big right hand, following up with a forearm smash and an open palm strike to the chest as well. And Natalya being picked back up to her feet. And she gets sent into the corner for the big boot to the face. And we have seen this before. Natalya going to be sent into the other corner. And there's a second boot to the face of Natalya. Ripley feeling good about herself right now. Reversal by Natalya though. And there's a chop right across the chest. Ripley gets sent off the ropes into the clothesline. And Natalya with the first cover of this match. Only a 1 count there for the Queen of Hearts. And Natalya, big drop kick once again. Right to the skull of Ripley. And now wait a minute. Oh, look at this. Natalya with a stalling suplex here to Rhea Ripley. And it is usually Ripley who utilizes this maneuver. Oh, stalling suplex by Natty. Will that be enough to put down Ripley? Here's the cover. And another 1 count there for Natalya. Still early days in this matchup. And now Ripley trying to get back into this. Oh, and wait a minute. Ripley looking for a move that Natalya utilizes. The sit-out powerbomb. Will it be enough? No, a 2 count there for Rhea Ripley. Went for the forearm. Natalya with a kick to the midsection. And Natalya is going to show Ripley how it's done. Sit out powerbomb now by Natalya for the victory. No, just a 2 count. So as I said before this matchup began, this was going to be a competitive one. And it's certainly living up to that. As Ripley with more disrespect towards Natalya. You can't really blame her given the disrespect that Natalya displayed towards Ripley at the start of this matchup. And now Natalya hooking the arms. Bridging butterfly suplex. Will it be enough? No, another kick out at 2. The Nightmare hangs on in there. Another chop there to the chest of Ripley. Went for the forearm, did Natalya. Ripley out of the way looking for a slam. Natalya with a reversal of her own, and there's the chop. Once again to the chest. And now Ripley set up against the ropes. And there's a tip-up, sending Natalya to the floor on the outside of the ring. Natalya now getting back inside of the squared circle. Going right back off to the Nightmare. Ripley, though, with the kick to the midsection. Reversal by Natalya. And now looking for a German suplex. Ripley landed on her feet. Big clothesline by the Nightmare. And Ripley's firing up. Is this the beginning of the end for Natalya? As the Queen of Hearts gets sent into the corner one more time. Ripley hoists her up onto the shoulders, rolling Death Valley driver. And now the ground and pound by Rhea Ripley. Fists are flying. WWE fans seem to be behind Ripley in this matchup. As now Ripley looking for the stalling suplex. Natalya caught her with a knee. Big chop across the chest. Looking for the sharpshooter there perhaps, but there's a spear by Rhea. Ripley able to evade the sharpshooter. And now Ripley sending Natalya off the ropes. Natalya gets sent flying. And that's going to lead directly into the Prism Trap. Submission maneuver locked in by Rhea Ripley. Is Natalya going to submit? Is this the end for Natalya here tonight? No, she manages to escape the Prism Trap. And there's a forearm smash. Ripley sent off the ropes. Natalya with a wheelbarrow suplex. And Ripley rolling out of the ring. Great ring presence there on display by Rhea Ripley as Ripley gets sent into the barricade. And now Natalya gonna drive Ripley rib first into the ringside barricade. My goodness. That could be a difference maker for Natalya in this contest. Oh, wait a minute, Natalya. Natalya stepping through into the sharpshooter. The sharpshooter is in. Ripley unable to evade it that time after going ribs first off the ringside barricade, but Ripley fighting out of the sharpshooter. And now Ripley looking for the riptide, catches the kick though. And now Natalya, after countering the riptide, drives Ripley head first off of the top turnbuckle. And now going to hone in on the leg. Dragon screw leg whip, and Natalya continuing to work on the leg of Rhea Ripley. Natalya no doubt setting up the sharpshooter again. Can she cinch it in a second time? No, Ripley countering. Rhea Ripley countering the sharpshooter. And there's an elbow right to the arm. Big clothesline once again by the Nightmare. And Ripley just unloading on Natalya. Natalya picked back up to a vertical base. Ripley hoists her up onto her shoulders. Roundhouse kick finds its mark. Will that be the end of Natalya in this contest? Shoulders down, cover by Ripley, and Natalya remains in this match. Just a 2 count. There's another chop to the chest of Ripley. Double leg takedown. Sharpshooter may be here. No. Natalya going to launch Ripley into the ropes. Slingshot into the ropes by Natalya. And Natalya lining up Rhea. Rolling elbow. Ripley could be out of it. Natalya's firing up. But Ripley's right back to her feet. Catches the knee right to the midsection. Natty by nature. Natty by nature. Will it be enough to put away Ripley? To end the dominance of Ripley? No. Natalya could not put Rhea Ripley away. And the Queen of Hearts now lining up the sharpshooter. But again, Ripley stuffs out Natalya. Natalya with a counter right back. Went for that elbow smash. Ripley went for the forearm. Back and forth between these two women. Oh no, look at the strength here. Canadian backbreaker rack. Locked in on the Nightmare. And is Rhea Ripley going to tap out right here? The Canadian backbreaker is in, but Ripley survives. Natalya sent off the ropes. Oh, sharp elbow. Went for the basement dropkick, nobody home. Ripley with the cutter. What a sequence. Will that be enough to put away Natty? No, another 2 count in this incredible matchup. And now Ripley looking for the prism trap again. And she's got it locked in for the second time in this matchup. Is Natalya going to tap out this time? No, Natalya somehow manages to escape. Ripley with the forearm smash. Arm drag by Natalya. Natty by nature. No, Ripley saw it coming that time. And now Rhea Ripley going to give this a second shot. Riptide. This time it connects. Riptide to Natalya. And that is it. Rhea Ripley continues her dominance.
Here is your winner.
Oh, wait a minute. Nia Jax is here. Ripley trying to go after Jax. But Nia Jax lifting up Ripley with ease. Samoan drop. Nia Jax just laid out Rhea Ripley. And it seems the dominance of Ripley has caught the eye of another dominant individual in Nia Jax. At the Clash of Champions pay-per-view, Randy Orton versus The Fiend was interrupted by Bobby Lashley as he would cash in his Money in the Bank contract tonight. We will see The Fiend Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton, hopefully without any interference from Bobby Lashley. Right now though, here comes the former NXT Women's Champion, the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey. And this is the first time we have seen Rousey since she lost her NXT Women's title at the Clash of Champions pay-per-view to Shayna Baszler. Rousey set to respond to what transpired at Clash of Champions here tonight on NXT Ultimate. Oh my goodness, Rousey wants a TLC match with Shayna Baszler for the NXT Women's title. Welcome back everyone to NXT Ultimate, and it is official. The NXT Women's title will be defended by Shayna Baszler as she takes on the woman that she beat for that championship in a tables, ladders and chairs match at the TLC pay-per-view. Right now though, it is time for some more women's division action as Nia Jax is set for action. Nia Jax earlier on this evening laid out Rhea Ripley with a devastating Samoan drop. And here comes Nia's opponent. It's the HBIC, Mia Yim. We have not seen her in a while. Mia Yim is back.
And from Fontana, California,
Mia Yim one-on-one with the irresistible force, Nia Jax. And we cannot forget that Ripley was laid out at the hands of Nia Jax earlier on tonight. Will that play a factor into this matchup? As here we go, our second women's division matchup of the evening, and we are underway. And Jax out of the gate with a body block to Mia Yim. And now Yim going to be sent off the ropes. There's another body block by Jax. Make that a trifecta. My goodness, what a start here tonight by Jax. As now Mia Yim gets launched across the ring with ease. Nia Jax has been nothing but dominant since arriving on the scene this season of WWE. Yim picked back up to a vertical base. Big clothesline by the irresistible force. Jax with the grounded hip attack. And Nia just laughing at the fans here tonight for getting behind Mia Yim. Oh, headbutt. Mia Yim with no offense in thus far. Oh, and Mia Yim able to evade that splash in the corner. But Nia Jax gonna send Mia Yim off the ropes again. Oh my goodness. There's press. And now look at this. Mia Yim just getting planted back first into the canvas. And there's that flipping senton to follow. No offense for Mia Yim thus far. And now Nia with Yim on her shoulders for the slam. And Jax not even going for the cover. Trash talking Mia Yim. Jax saying that she is not done yet. And look at the power of Nia Jax. Military press slam to Mia Yim. Nia Jax full of confidence, and why shouldn't she be, I guess. She has dominated the scene thus far here on NXT Ultimate. Oh, and Yim with a big boot. Nia Jax though not phased, and here comes the Samoan drop. But Yim trying to fight it, and she manages to evade it. Knee right to the skull of Jax. And here comes Mia Yim, lighting up Jax with that striking combination. And Nia Jax has been dropped by Mia Yim. STO. And Mia Yim trying to set something up here. Jax is in position. Yim heading up top. And Mia Yim. Oh, corkscrew moonsault into the cover, and Jax. Not even a 1 count. And now Nia, spinebuster. And Mia Yim is in some trouble. Oh, what a forearm smash in the corner. And now Jax just stomping out Mia Yim. Yim picked back up to her feet. Gets sent across into the other corner, and there's the splash. Leg drop by the irresistible force. And you know what comes next? Nia Jax lifting up Mia Yim for the Samoan drop. And that is going to be it for Mia Yim. Good effort. Not enough to take out Nia Jax though. The dominance continues.
Here is your winner, Nia Jax.
The dominance continues by Nia Jax here on the black and yellow brand. Oh, and wait a minute, Rhea Ripley's here. Rhea Ripley rushing into the ring, drop kick. Jax did not fall. Oh, spinning back fist. Lays out Rhea Ripley. And Nia Jax looking for the Samoan drop again on Ripley, but this time Ripley with the elbows. Ripley already suffered the fate of that Samoan drop earlier on tonight. Not this time, says Rhea Ripley. And no way, no freaking way. Riptide to Nia Jax. A thunderous riptide to Nia Jax. And Ripley just laid out Nia. The two most dominant females on NXT Ultimate could be set to clash at the TLC pay-per-view. What a matchup that would be. Well, up next here on NXT Ultimate, our main event of the evening, as the Fiend Bray Wyatt takes on Randy Orton. Hopefully this time with no interference from Bobby Lashley, like a clash of champions. Welcome back everyone to NXT Ultimate. It is time now for our main event. Here comes the Viper.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Well, at the Clash of Champions pay-per-view, Randy Orton was pinned by Mr. Money in the Bank, Bobby Lashley, who successfully cashed in his Money in the Bank contract for the NXT Championship. It was a shocking moment to say the least, but Bobby Lashley walked out of Clash of Champions as NXT Champion. The Fiend Bray Wyatt's reign ended at the hands of the Almighty, I guess, in a way. Although the Fiend Bray Wyatt was not pinned, Lashley did pick up the title. Randy Orton set to face the Fiend once again in a rematch here tonight. And hopefully this time, Bobby Lashley will not get involved. Here comes the Fiend, no longer NXT champion. And I am sure that the Fiend is livid over the fact that he is no longer NXT champion due to Lashley cashing in his Money in the Bank contract. The Fiend will get his rematch at the upcoming TLC pay-per-view when he faces Bobby Lashley for the gold. Tonight, though, the Fiend has his sights set on the Viper, Randy Orton.
And his opponent, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt.
The Fiend could very well blame Randy Orton for the loss that he suffered at Clash of Champions. Because after all, Randy Orton was the one that was pinned. If Randy was not pinned at Clash of Champions, the Fiend may still be NXT champion. We will never know what would have transpired if Randy Orton was not pinned in that situation that occurred at Clash of Champions. But what's done is done. And now Randy Orton has to suffer the consequences. Triple H wants to talk about Bobby Lashley suffering the consequences of his actions. What about Randy Orton? Orton is going to have to suffer the brunt of the anger of the Fiend here tonight. So here we go. The rematch is on. The Fiend Bray Wyatt versus the Viper Randy Orton. And there's the bell. Oh, and the Fiend out of the gate with the uppercut. There's a second one driving Orton into the corner. And the Fiend already on the offensive. And now the Fiend just stomping out the Viper. Orton picked back up to his feet. Oh, and Randy Orton just got tossed over the shoulders of the Fiend with ease. What power there on display by the former NXT champion, as there's a headbutt to Randy Orton. And now Randy Orton picked back up to his feet. What a clubbing blow by Bray Wyatt. The Fiend is just having his way with the Viper. Spinebuster. And Randy rolling out of there. Randy Orton, though, right back in. And oh, there's a right hand by the Fiend. And Orton again tossed across the ring. Not a great start here tonight for the Viper, as there's a kick to the midsection. Went for the clothesline. Nobody home. And now Bray Wyatt. Oh, he was going for the shot to the throat. Randy saw it coming. And listen to the Randy chants. Oh, and the Fiend hung up to dry there on the top rope. And the fans seem to be fueling Randy Orton. But now the Fiend trying to get back into this matchup. And the Fiend Bray Wyatt with the swinging gutbuster. And there's a stomp right to the midsection. Randy, though, trying to make it back up to his feet. He manages to do so. Big right hand. European uppercut connects. But the Fiend with the reversal, sending Orton into the corner. And there's a splash to follow. And now the Fiend again going for the throat, but Randy with a forearm smash. Again evading the shot to the throat. There's another European uppercut by Orton. Went for the clothesline. And Randy got caught into an STO. And now Randy Orton sent back into the corner. Randy, though, with the reversal. And there's a knife-edge chop to the chest of the Fiend. And wait a minute, Randy's thinking about it. He's going to that place. He wants the RKO early on. Can he hit it? No, the Fiend saw it coming. And there's a crossbody, wiping out the Viper. And now Bray Wyatt may have been looking for Sister Abigail. Randy Orton saw that coming as well, and there's a European uppercut. But the Fiend went back up to his feet. And Randy was ready and waiting. Here comes the Viper. with a second wind in this matchup. There's the power slam. Vintage Randy Orton. And the elevated spike DDT may be next, but the Fiend able to counter. And there's another big uppercut. Setting Orton up against the ropes, and now the Fiend utilizing that top rope to his advantage. Randy Orton is in a bad way right now. Oh, and the referee knocked over, I think inadvertently, as Randy Orton delivers the boot to the face. There's another European uppercut by Randy Orton. And the Fiend getting right back up to his feet again. The Fiend is up against the ropes, and oh, Randy sent to the outside. And now Randy Orton sent into the ringside barricade. And the Fiend, no way, a Uranagi on the barricade. That is going to do some damage. And it may be academic from here. Look at the tortured soul of the Fiend. As oh, wait a minute, Orton fighting back. Randy Orton still fighting in this matchup. RKO! Where the hell did that come from? Cover by Orton. And oh, the Fiend kicked out at 1. How do you defeat a guy like the Fiend Bray Wyatt? The Fiend has still yet to be pinned or submitted since this season began. And now look at the Fiend with a series of chops. The Fiend may truly be unstoppable. Oh, and if it wasn't for the circumstances at Clash of Champions, the Fiend would still be NXT champion. I believe that 100%. As now Randy Orton again with a right hand, setting up the Fiend now for an exploder suplex. Randy Orton's going to have to dig down deep if he wants to defeat the Fiend by pinfall for the first time this season of WWE. And the Fiend again hung up to dry. Oh, and there's a gut punch. Another big uppercut. And now, no, Orton again evading that shot to the throat. And now the Fiend is being set up. Here comes the elevated spike DDT. The Fiend just got spiked. Head first into the canvas goes the former NXT champion. And now Randy Orton looking for the RKO. Oh, but the Fiend again saw it coming. And now the Fiend with Sister Abigail. Into the cover. And Randy Orton kicked out. Randy kicked out of Sister Abigail. And all that's going to do is anger the Fiend even more. Randy Orton sent off the ropes, went for the headbutt. Randy with a forearm. The Fiend with a forearm right back. And a gut shot. And now Randy set up and planted into the mat. Spine first into the mat goes Randy Orton. Randy rolling out of there. And wait a minute, Bobby Lashley with a spear to the Fiend. And that's a disqualification. This matchup has once again ended in controversy, as the NXT champion Bobby Lashley has laid out the former champion. The Fiend Bray Wyatt will get his rematch at the NXT title at the upcoming TLC pay-per-view, and that is the man that he faces.